Hello and thank you for checking out my Indiegogo campaign for Fontaine playing cards. My name is Zach Mueller. I am a 17-year-old magician and sleight of hand nerd residing in Los Angeles, California. On October 10th, I posted a video on YouTube for an upcoming card magic effect of mine that I was going to release called Marbles. In that video, I used this deck of playing cards. At the time, nobody knew what it was called, where it came from, and people started asking. A lot of people started asking. A lot of people. What is that deck? What's the name of it? Where did it come from? Who are you? What is cheese? Lots of questions. The answer to all those comments and questions is this was simply a deck design that I threw together one night in Photoshop for my own amusement. I used the letter F in the same font as one of my previous magic releases called Fontaine, flipped that F upside down, and it created a really cool design that I liked. I like to think of the Fontaine design as if the Jerry's Nugget cards and the Wynn Casino playing cards had a sexy card baby with a hint of Fontaine, and you get the Fontaine deck. So I made this prototype deck and kept using it in my videos. I really liked the mystery and the intrigue that surrounded this deck, so when people asked what it was called, I didn't say anything. Partly because I didn't have a name for it yet, but also the mystery thing too. So 2 months ago, I decided if all these commenters, all these people around the world really wanted this deck for themselves, I needed to make it happen. It was time to take this from a fun prototype that I had made for my own enjoyment to a full-fledged product that people could actually own, use, and love for themselves. In those 2 months, the Fontaines have grown a lot from just that simple back design. Every deck of cards will come with a simple, streamlined Fontaine Ace of Spades featuring the Fontaine box logo, 2 jokers sporting the box logo and the Fontaine F for the pips, a custom ad card, and a blank-faced card for magicians, a seal that you won't see in the trailer or on the product shots because I couldn't find a prototype seal with the same thickness as regular seals, but it looks like this, just in case you're wondering. My friend Michael Stern and I developed a concept about 4 years ago called the Vintage Holdout. It is a slight alteration that you can make to a card box that opens the doors to literally dozens of insane tricks and sleights that you can do, and you always have that box on you. The downside is that this concept only works with the Vintage Series bicycle decks. Until now. The Fontaine deck has this concept built right into the design, ready to use. The cards themselves are printed on classic bicycle stock with linen finish, which are the perfect quality for magicians, cardists, card collectors, card enthusiasts, and your grandma. Your grandma can get them too. I have literally pimped out this little prototype deck as much as I possibly can. I'm only one step away from making this prototype into a real deck of cards, and I need your help for that. Starting today, right now, you can actually purchase your Fontaine deck, or rather pre-order your deck through our Indiegogo campaign. To put it simply, I am making 2,500 red Fontaine decks. That is the minimum order I can make through the US Playing Card Company. In order to make that order, it's going to cost me around $10,000 for the decks, the boxes, the shipping, and various other things. I am not partnering with any playing card site or magic company to make this deck happen. I'm literally doing it all by myself. Just me. And this may come as a shock to you, but I don't have $10,000 at my disposal. So that is where Indiegogo.com comes in. If you click the link in this box that's been over here this entire video, you will be sent to my Indiegogo campaign. This is the place where you actually purchase the Fontaine decks. On the campaign page, you can pick between 1 deck, 2 decks, 3 decks, 6 decks, and 12 decks. Let's say you bought 12 decks, which would cost you $100, which includes shipping anywhere within the US. Sorry for my international homies. That $100 is your order, and that $100 goes towards our $10,000 goal. In 30 days, if I reach that goal and we've reached $10,000, then the decks are actually gonna be real, and they'll actually get made and sent to your doorstep. If we don't reach that goal within 30 days, the decks don't get made, but you get your money back. So it's a win-win for you and a win-loss for me. Every perk on the campaign site includes free shipping within the USA. So if that $12 price tag for 1 deck of cards scares you, understand that about $3 to $5 of that is going to be going towards shipping. Also, the envelope in which I have to put the deck in to ship it to you. So that's included if you live within the USA. If you live outside the USA, you must add $8 to your order at checkout. I know it sucks. International shipping is kind of lame. It's really lame. I know. If you don't add $8, I can't ship the decks because international shipping is mean and expensive. Sorry, guys. If you're thinking right now, $12, even with shipping included, is still a lot for the deck of cards, I relate to you. Just understand that the more decks that you buy, the cheaper each deck gets. So get your Costco mentality on and buy in bulk. The apocalypse might still be coming, you never know. So that is it. Go check out the Indiegogo campaign, or if you're on the page right now, just stay on it and hopefully make an order. But if you're on YouTube, you can click this little link that's the Fontaine box logo in the corner. That'll take you to the Indiegogo campaign, and hopefully we can make these decks actually be a thing. That would be so awesome. Last but not least, if you have any questions about the deck or the campaign or anything at all, I'm going to be making a Q&A video. So you can either email me at zach@theory11.com with your question, or if you're on YouTube right now, comment below with your question. It doesn't even have to be about the campaign, anything really at all, and I'll try and get to it in my Q&A video. This Sunday, I'm going to Disneyland with my girlfriend, humble brag. And I figured what better way than to spend the hours waiting in line for Space Mountain than answering all of your questions on video, and then I'll be posting that video this coming Tuesday. So check back for that. Once again, I want to thank you all for your support and enthusiasm and excitement for this deck of cards. I am just as excited as you are, and I really want this deck to be a real thing just as much as you guys do. You would not imagine how hard it is to handle these prototypes. I know I make it look easy, but these are not great quality, but the end result, the real cards will be, and that's all that matters. Alright guys, thanks for watching.